Could you block an arrow?
With a cape? Ah!
Previously, we showed that you could block a throwing knife with nothing but a cape.
But it's the same true for arrows.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Clark, stand over there.
No, stop abusing me. We bought something for this.
Meet Undead Fred.
He's gonna take all the hits that I don't want to.
First, we're just gonna put it on him like he's wearing it like Cloak.
As if we were ambushing him on a jaunty stroll.
All right, Fred. I mean, it didn't go in super deep, but this also isn't a very heavy bow. Yeah. How deep does it go when it doesn't have one? Okay, it did go significantly deeper. Jeez. The difference was pretty big.
Like 1 inch instead of 3. So
Okay.
it did keep him alive.
Now Fred's holding it out in front of him as if he was doing this kind of a deal.
It's about a foot away.
So let's see if this helps. It didn't hit.
Wow.
It hit, but didn't like go in. This actually stopped an arrow, but the previous bow we were using is just a 30-pound draw bow. This is a 50-pound draw bow, and now we're gonna see if this makes a difference.
It still stopped it? That one did not stop.
This one went all the way through, and it went pretty far in.
That did not save him. That one time it didn't.
All right, I gotta try this again. I think you just got a lucky shot.
I guess so.
But that does mean it's not 100%.
100% effective here.
I am honestly shocked.
I thought that the blanket wouldn't stop a bow.
Yeah, this was just a crappy blanket that we got on an international flight. It's not heavy duty at all. The 30-pound bow is more of a training bow, just a proof of concept, so it makes sense that might not have gone through, but the 50-pound bow is enough to hunt with, and it's a reasonable thing for somebody to be carrying around.
And it's not like the arrows were blunt. They were still pretty sharp, normal arrows.
They were practice arrows, so they're not as sharp as hunting arrows. Maybe that sharpness would have helped a little bit, but it just totally dissipated the force.
Now, it wasn't an entirely 100% effective tactic. There was one when it went right through and definitely killed him.
Yes, absolutely. Now, we're not saying that you should straw into the battlefield confident that your drip will protect you.
But if you have no other options, it was surprisingly effective at protecting you.
I think what we have to do now is get a heavier bow and sharper tips and try again.
Yeah, get some bodkins. You want bodkins, right, buddy?